I've been using this holster system for 4 years.
Princess and the pistol, fairy tale twist, packing pretty power in a manicured fist. So paint your nails and let's hit the range, looking good while we're making change.
What's up, lovelies? I've been using the Phlster Enigma holster system for about 4 years, and I have gone very viral with it, and I was like, I haven't done a review in several years, so we should talk about it. So since the last time I did like a short little review for TikTok, they have come out with a new version, and I'll talk about the differences at the end of the video. But for now, let's just talk about the system in general. It's clear. I cleared it before the video, but for your sake, all guns are clear. I have on the Express for my Glock 43, and this is the Express for my Walther PDP. This right here is a single point leg leash, which wraps around your leg like so. It looks tighter than it is. I promise it doesn't hurt. Now I have the standard belt on it. This is what I usually use for my Glock, just because both of them are smaller and everything is just super concealed and nothing extra going on. Now on my Walther, I have the sport belt attached and the 2-point belt system, so I can show you the difference. Now I have tried both the 2-point system and the single point system. I don't know that I have a clear favorite. I might lean slightly more towards the 2-point system. I think just because personally I think it's slightly more comfortable, but this is what that looks like. It snaps into place here, matches like here on your belt. Now this is with the sport belt attached, if you want to see what that looks like. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. Of course, there is the magnetic clip and then the leg leash, whichever one you're using. I like the sport belt a lot for like when I want to work out. It's more comfortable when exercising. It also has like closed pockets and then like these loose little ones here, so you can put like knives or whatever you want to tuck in there. So that's a nice feature. I haven't actually used that because I usually have like a purse on me, but men don't generally have purses on them. So I especially see that being helpful if you're a man. In general, I don't wear belts, like a regular belt, all that often. I like to wear leggings a lot and skirts. If you've seen any of my viral stuff, skirts, dresses, and this just fits really well in with my lifestyle. It's obviously not for everyone. Like if you're someone who only ever wears jeans and t-shirts and belts, then I mean, maybe this isn't for you. Now I will say, I get asked a lot, does this work for men? Is it just for women? And I'm like, yes, it works for men too. I've actually indoctrinated my husband into the Phlster cult. I got him one, and he'll wear it with like his gym clothes and sweatpants and his like little fun activewear clothing, whatnot. Then if he's just wearing jeans and a belt, he doesn't wear it. But you know, he has that option, and that's nice. For me, when I was first starting out, I chose this because I didn't want to have a bunch of holsters. I just wanted to have like the one, and I did end up with a bunch of holsters, but that was not my fault. People keep sending them to me. But I did not buy a lot of holsters, so I still got that going for me. It's still very much my go-to. Anyway, the close-up. So we have the front faceplate thing with the Kydex holster attached on the back. So this is the Express. It comes completely put together. If you have to get the OS because they don't have an Express for your gun, you just have to put it together yourself, or I think if you order it from Henry Holsters, they come put together already. But anyway. So a little funny backstory, when I first got one, they only had the OS. And I actually waited on a wait list for like a really long time for it because I really wanted it. And I remember getting an email and they're like, they're available, and I ran over and I bought one. I don't even think I bought the holster at the same time. Like I was so determined to make sure I got one. I actually have the original right here. This is the original. This is the next upgrade, which is when they started doing the Express. So even just between these two, like you can see how much less material is going on with this one. And then this is the now, so this is the V2. Go over some of the differences between the Enigma Express and the Enigma Express V2, which is what's coming out now, or what they're selling now. I don't believe they're selling these at all anymore. As you can tell just by looks, they changed the faceplate. The old one was this like, I think it's like a Tetris material. It's really smooth, and the edges are a little bit rougher. The new one has this texture on it, if you can see that at all. And it's a little more stiff, and then the edges have like a rounded feel, so you're not gonna like, I mean, I never got scraped on it, but I guess if someone got scraped on it, this one's not gonna do that. But yeah, so that texture, so that like it grips on your clothes a little better, I like that. My favorite upgrade though, I have to say, is the belt. So if you can tell the difference between these two. So this is the old belt and it had like a more textured, rougher material. This new one is a lot smoother and more flexible, and it just feels a lot better on the skin. Because I use this one for deep carry a lot, I don't use the sport belt with this one, so that it's just a little bit more disguisable. And so I really have loved this upgrade. It feels so much better. The new ones come with 2 leg leashes, the 1-point and the 2-point system. I don't have a clear favorite between the two at this time. I'm slightly leaning more towards the 2-point system. It shows a little bit less lines and leggings, I find. And then also it's just like slightly more comfortable. So it's just personal preference, but you get both, so you get to decide. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add in some random clips from the range and from shooting practice, and then also I'm going to real quick put on some different things to show y'all what it looks like drawing from different things. If you've seen any of my content before, you've probably seen me draw a million different times. Maybe a gun, maybe a TV remote, depending on what platform you're on. TikTok is kind of mean about that. Literally, it's my go-to for leggings, especially, because like, how are you gonna carry in leggings? Anyway, we have no gun. Switch outfits, I'm not gonna do it on the camera, so. I think all these ways I'm gonna show you are all considered deep carry. And there's a reason for that, and that is because that's like how I carry 80% of the time. People rag on deep carry. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay. If that's not something that works for you, but it's pretty much how I carry like all the time. Cause like everything I wear, it's like the only way. Y'all have seen this outfit before. When I wear it in real life, I don't wear this bra with it. I wear like a cute top or something. Okay, holstered. So yeah, example of deep carry. I call this my Miss Meadows outfit because you would never expect pretty little Miss Meadows to have a Glock. Yes, you saw. I mean, this is a short skirt, so it is easier than some of the other outfits I'll wear. But it's just a thing. It's all about practice, y'all. Like if I have a longer skirt on, sure, it might take a little longer to get to it, but if I like practice that, if I have that muscle memory of being used to like doing that longer, I would just like fling it up. With this, I don't really have to because it's so short. But not only is this just kind of like a cute, childish looking romper, which again, I wouldn't wear it with this top. It's kind of ugly looking like this, but like, okay, the draw for this is interesting. For this, you could do it one of 2 ways. You could reach in and get it like so, and you have to come around like that. Or what I typically end up doing, a little unorthodox, but whatever, is I just grab the leg up and yank it. Sorry, that wasn't done well because I was busy laughing, but that's why I put shorts on. What'd you see when you were out and about? Oh, this guy tried to attack someone and this lady just like yanked up her romper. And again, another version of deep carry. I've gone out to like brunch wearing jeans and a crop something, and I got my little gunny gun there and no one knows. That's what I love about women's jeans though. We got a good percentage of spandex mixed in with our denim. But yeah, even then, if I'm wearing something that you could typically wear a belt with, I don't have to wear a belt because I can, again, just wear this underneath my clothes. People ask, do you have to size up in what you're buying? And that really just depends. I like to take my gun with me shopping so that I know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. With these are my normal size. Whether I have my gun on me in appendix position or not, this is the size I wear. As you can tell, it fits me very well. But then, for example, like I have some jeans, some denim, some jeans that have no spandex in them whatsoever, and I did size up in those. Otherwise, this just won't, there's no getting to it, and I've mentioned that in some of my videos before. But yeah, this video was not sponsored. I just kind of wanted to give a more in-depth talk about my holster and why I like it. and then also just kind of tell you all a little bit more about it because you've seen it on me a lot. I mean, if you are debating whether or not it's right for you, I know Phlster has some like articles out there that tell you reasons it might not be for you, which is also, I think, a sign of a great company, is they're like, hey, this is why you should not buy our product and use your money on it if it's not good for you. I hope this was at least a little bit helpful. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'm getting the hang of this YouTube thing. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification thing, and tell all your friends to come watch this and laugh at the crazy purple-haired gun owner. Comment below if there is a product you want reviewed or a video you would like to see, and I'll do my best for y'all. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.